in love with who I am. Back in high school, I used to bust it to the dance. Yeah. Now I hit the FBO with duffels in my hands. I did have a Zan, 13 hours till I land. Have me out like a light, ay, like a light, ay, like a light. Ay. Slept through the flight, ay, not for the night. 767 minutes, she got double bedroom, man. I still got scores to settle, man. I cracked down the block.
All right. Week 4 is in the books. A bit of a slow week, if you ask me. That Rams game, though, that game was fun as shit. If you had anyone in that Rams Vikings game, you probably won. I had Cooper Kupp. I won mine. I know several other people who had players from that game. They won their game. Straight up shootout. All right, let's get into the matchups. Hold on a second. Loud. All right, let's get into the matchups. Game 1, King's Dead versus I am Groot. That is me. That is I. And I is the winner of that. Final score was 104 to 87.5. Pretty much a blowout. Me personally, I was kind of worried this game. Like his team was not bad, but Big Ben didn't do his thing at all. Tevin Coleman didn't do his thing. Yeah, a lot of people didn't show up for him. It is what it is. Both of my star receivers did nothing, but Sony Michel held me down. It's a good sign because I think I'm starting to get a feel for who the hell my running backs might be. Whew. All right. God, it's hot in here. Jesus Christ. Yeah, you like Corey Davis on the bench. I mean, I wouldn't have started him either, not over Keenan Allen or Allen Robinson, so I can't blame him for that. But he had a breakout game, 22.1. You missed out. TJ Yeldon, you didn't play. I think Fournette screwed you, if I'm not mistaken. He started, but then he came out the game. His hamstrings is just, I don't know, man. I think he's going to be out for another couple weeks. So I think it's undetermined, supposedly. Just play TJ Yeldon, man. He gave you 20 points, wasted. 22. The 22.1 and the 20 points, you probably could have beat me, honestly. But that's fantasy. So, King's Dead takes the L. His record drops to 1-3. Mine's improved to 3-1. Back in the win column I go. Thank you. Next matchup. Stark Raving Hazelnuts versus the Iron Bank. Dollar bills. 86.9 to 111.7. The Iron Bank with all those dollar bills. Smacked around Stark Raving Hazelnuts. Just straight bitched them. I mean, let's see what happened here. I don't know. Why is it so damn lopsided? Phillip Rivers, decent. Oh yeah, Fournette. Of course. Fournette's been jerking you around all season long. Oh! What do you have, a hamstring battle here with Dalvin Cook, Fournette, both? I think both of them left their games early, if I'm not mistaken. God damn. Commish, you ain't got no luck, bro. On paper, yeah, your team is okay, but not on the field. Gio, you picked up Gio from last week because I remember laid a smackdown in my ass with him. He gave you 21. I mean, if it wasn't for Gio's 21, you really would have got smacked. Man, the team didn't do anything. Not a damn thing. Andrew Luck went off for 35, but I mean, you couldn't predict that. Phillip Rivers had a good matchup. Can't blame you for that. On the other side, Matty Ice, 29, strong. Kareem Hunt, he came back to life, man. And something told me too he's gonna have a good game. I just feel it. Like I played the DFS lineup for that matchup, and I'm like, everybody's playing all these players, but nobody want Kareem Hunt. And then lo and behold, he goes off. Made sense. Made sense. Hopkins went off. Hyde had a strong game. And yeah, man, you just you ain't got enough pieces over there apparently. At least not enough healthy pieces. All I see is what? Out. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. Question mark. It's like half your team, bro. Damn. Sorry, Stark Raven. You gotta get it together over there. Well, that drops Stark Raven Hazelnut's record to 2-2, 500, raises the Iron Bank to 2-2, 500. The Iron Bank is on a 2-game winning streak, and I think we play next week. Put a hold to that winning streak, my friend. And the next matchup was Mad Titans versus I'll name this team later. 104.6 to 107.7. I'll name this team later takes the win. Pretty close game, as you can see. What is it, like 3 points or so? That separates them. Let me see. Mad Titans. Drew Brees did absolutely nothing. Giants defense was really good that game, but Kamara went nuts. So what Drew Brees didn't give you, Kamara made up for it. Man, but it wasn't enough though. He still lost because Jordan Howard did absolutely nothing in that game. He didn't have to. Tampa was just terrible. Man, Ebron was solid. Alshon Jeffries came back. I didn't even realize that. I know he said he might play. I know he gave 16. I'm sorry. I'm looking at Alshon Jeffries. What did he do? 8 receptions to 105 on the first game back. Impressive. Impressive. Not bad. Left a lot of points on the bench. Royce Freeman. I guess you really couldn't predict that. I don't blame you for that. Amari Cooper, you never know when to play him. We spoke about that before. He's way too up and down. Kerryon Johnson, 11.6. Detroit, I don't know what they're doing over there. That man is clearly the best running back they have. They refuse to give him the damn rock. Just give him the ball. He's the number one. What the hell is a Blunt? It's done. Stop giving Blunt the damn ball. On the other side, Stafford, 20 points. Zeke came to play, man. I think he's the leading rusher now. 30 strong points. Look at that. Great production, man. Great production. If I had number one pick, Zeke would have been my number one pick. I mean, number one pick worthy, maybe, maybe not. But for me, I would have went Zeke number one. But, I didn't have number one, so this is what it is. AJ Green, another strong game. T.Y. Hilton, 11.5. And T.Y. is out for Thursday's game coming up. Should I start Ryan Grant? I don't know. Stay tuned. Will Disley gave you nada. Your tight end troubles continue, my friend. Marshawn Lynch, strong. 15.7. He's having a good season. The old man is having a really good season. Damn, you have James White on the bench. You didn't play James White. You played Connor. Baltimore defense is tough, man. I don't know. I think I would have played James White in that one. But lo and behold, you got the win regardless. It doesn't even matter. John Brown's having a solid season too for Baltimore with it. Boyd, you low key have a decent team, man. Oh wait, what am I saying? I'm the one who gave you the grade. A++++. But that only brings your record to 2-2. You're 500. Mad Titans, that drops your record to 2-2. Both 500 teams. Seems like you guys are both average. It's early. Honestly, at this point, you just want to be in the hunt. 2-2 is actually not bad. If you like 0-4, then you're done. Like, even 1-3, you're kind of still there, but there's nobody in this league that's 0-4, so nobody's really out of it, honestly. And no one's running away. I mean, we have one undefeated guy. We'll talk about him later because he's apparently just destroying everybody. Moving right along to the next matchup, Dead President versus Just Call Me Your Highness. 87.6 to 63.5. Dead President takes the win in what seems to be about over 20-point blowout. And yes, I consider 20 points to be a blowout, alright? That's my standards. 20 above, you got blown out. It's like 2K rules. 20 points, game done. Alright, Carson Wentz gave you 20.7. Ooh, your running backs did nothing. Subpar. Julio Jones, decent game. Now, both of you guys didn't really score much. I mean, you got some points on the bench, but once again, Carson Wentz or Kirk Thomas. Ooh, yeah, I would have went Kirk Cousins. God damn, my basketball season right. Kirk Cousins, I would have definitely played him because, that Rams game, you had to know it's going to be a shootout. It's the Rams. You got to keep up with them. Think about it. The Titans, they ain't no offense. I mean, you got to go sometimes based upon who you're playing. Like, if they're playing a explosive ass offense and you know that quarterback, you have to keep up. Got to keep up. I mean, he tried. 31 points worth. All right, Tariq Cohen, I wouldn't have played him either, but he's 23.4. He's an up and down guy, man. Let me see Tariq. Yeah, this is his first good game, really. Everything else has been like, So I can't blame you for not playing him. Well, like I said, all that doesn't matter because you got the win anyway. Let's move to the other side. Dak Prescott has been terrible all season long. He's so bad. I did a draft for my cousin, and I drafted him as the starting quarterback, her only quarterback. The other day she hit me up like, yo, my team sucks. She's like 2-2 now. I went in to go make some changes. There's no quarterbacks left. I'm stuck with Dak Prescott on her team, so it is what it is. He's a disappointment, man. I actually thought he was gonna have a really good season, but he's getting exposed. Poor Dak. Oh well. Your running backs did nothing. McCoy, Alfred Blue. You started Alfred Blue? Man, I'm not starting Alfred Blue. You got Ty Montgomery, and he's not the greatest either, but I'd rather start Ty than Alfred Blue. Man. Alfred Blue gave you nothing. 3.1. Antonio Brown, Juju, Damaris. Damn, this team is in desperate need, man. I think I probably said this a week ago or before that. You need some running backs. Stat. Like yesterday, man. You get some running backs, your team will be up and running, but you maybe make some trades, man. Some wheeling, dealing, do something. You need some running backs. 63.5. I think that's the lowest output of the week, honestly. I don't know, man. Just Call Me Your Highness drops to 1-3. And by the looks of things, I don't see things getting better for you, man. I really don't. Doug Baldwin came back, but he's probably gonna be hurt all season. So he's playing injured. And you don't really need more receivers. You just need running backs. Alright. Dead President, he improves to 3-1, aka the champ. He has a very, very interesting matchup next week. Boy, I can't wait. Woo! That's the game of the week for me next week. Anyway, moving right along. I'm Good Love and Joy versus Wakanda Forever. Final score 106.3 to 114.6. Wakanda Forever squeaks out that win. Wakanda Forever went into Monday night's game down. Oh yes, I was watching. You know me. But he had Patrick Mahomes and he had Philip Lindsay, so those two combined was just too much. And Lindsay had a decent game, not bad. He had a decent game. Mahomes is the one that he didn't have his typical Mahomes game. But that defense over there is no joke. Plus, you playing in Denver. Man, if you watch the game, people were gasping for air. Who was it? I think it was Tyreek Hill. Man, I don't blame him. He fast as hell, but this dude was just gasping for air, man. They try to put him all type of freaking plays. Anyway, on I'm Good Love and Joy side, Tom Brady at 19, Gurley 21. Who the hell is this dude? Ito Smith? He's owned by 2.1%. Where you find this dude? The backup man. He's the third. All right. Well, you played the third. You played the third running back on the team. I gotta see what happened. Where's your running backs? Where is it? Show me them. Mixing out. Okay. Freeman out. You ain't played Duke? Theo? You rather play this? Yeah. Sad part about it, he actually did better than both those two I just named. God damn. I didn't see that coming. Well, it wasn't enough. He lost. Robert Woods, maybe 16. Sterling, 15. I thought Shepard was going to have a big game. Eli was terrible. God damn, he couldn't hit shit that game. OJ got hurt. He gave you nothing. And not much on the bench. Even if you play Duke, I guess you're Ito Smith, whatever the hell, I can't pronounce his name. I don't know who this guy is. He gave you 10.8 over the 9.6, so hats off to you, I guess. But you still lost, like I said. Patrick Mahomes, 22. Blau, 5. Lindsey, Diggs, Ridley. It was just too much for you. It's too much. No, the Packers defense is what really killed you. Buffalo couldn't score a goddamn point. Everybody hype off of that Buffalo win. The man's a rookie over there. Minnesota did not come to play, which will cost them, because that's 2 losses in a row for them, dumbasses. Anyway, Wakanda Forever improves to 2-2, and I'm Good Love Enjoy. His record drops to 1-3. Moving right along to the next matchup, and the final matchup. Thanos Was Right versus May I Borrow a Win. 99.2 to 146.7. God damn. He dropped 146 points. It's not even a PPR league. This is standard. Oh my god. Remember I told you about that game, right? I told you about that Rams game. Shit. Well, he had Goff, he had Thielen, and he had Cooks in that game. Yeah, this one was over. Over. We didn't even get to Sunday, it was over. Man, all I know is I'm lucky I didn't run into your ass. Not this week. No thank you. No thank you. And Thanos was right. Put up 99 points. It's respectable. It's not 146. Golden Tate was on the bench for you, 25.2. Why you didn't play Golden Tate? Let's see. Play Galladay. I don't blame you, because Galladay has been going off. Matter of fact, I remember Golden Tate wasn't even supposed to play. I think he was questionable. All of a sudden, he just popped up. Oh, he's playing. And not only does he play, he plays well. The best game is the freaking season for him so far. Let me double check. Yeah. Frustrating. But honestly, that wouldn't help you. Still a loss. 146 is hard to beat, man. 146 is hard to beat. Nyheim Hines, 19.3. I think he's gonna see a steady increase, man. Their running back situation on the Colts is not good, and Hines seems to be the more reliable check down guy. So he has a legit role as a third down, quote unquote, back, or a 2-minute back, or what do you call it? Or we're down, so let's just keep the pass catching back in. He's that guy, so you should be okay with them going forward. I was definitely wrong with that one. I thought not Marlon Mack. Wilkins. I thought Wilkins was going to be the one that emerges, but I was wrong. The more dynamic guy emerged, Makes sense. That's how it works, man. More talent always wins out. On the other side, Goff, nuts, 39. Barkley, nuts, 16. Drake gave you nothing. He gave you nothing. He didn't even need it. By the way, he had 3 attempts. 3 attempts. 3 rushing attempts. Morris is, he's taking over, man. Is it Morris? Morris? Yeah, whatever. He's taking over, man. Gore, sorry. Morris and Gore. What's wrong? Yo, Gore's taking over. Because, like I told you guys in, like, I think, week 1 or so, this dumbass shit doesn't fucking die. So now Gore is out snapping Kenyon Drake. Ain't this a bitch? Didn't see that coming. I thought Kenyon Drake would definitely get more touches. I think eventually, he would win out and have the job outright, but I don't know. I really don't know anymore. Thielen, Cooks, told you about those guys. 1A, 1B. We ain't stopping that combination all season long. And he has Barkley, and he has Goff. I just don't see nobody stopping him, man. I didn't think this team's going to be that good, but shit. It is. It is. Trey Burton finally came to play. He had a pretty good game. Devontae Adams, another one. You got all these fucking number 1 receivers, man. And he still has number 1 running back. That's the thing. It's hard to beat him because he has Adam Thielen. You consider him a 1. Brandon Cooks, you consider him a 1. Devontae Adams, he's a 1. And Saquon Barkley. Most teams, you either have like 2 good running backs and like, on your receivers. Or you got really good receivers and your running backs are like, Somehow he pulled together the whole fucking package. And I even get to the damn the bench. Because realistically, Chris Thompson, when he's ready, he goes off. Fuller's getting targets like crazy. Greg Kittle. Oh, man. Man, we in trouble, guys. We are in trouble. And that brings me to next week's matchup. Champ, you got your hands full with this one. Good luck. Good luck. I don't see nobody stopping this dude, man. Maribor win. Takes the win. Improves to 4-0. Thanos was right. It drops to 1-3. Thanos, I think you have a good team, and it's just not shaping up right now. Because, look, Derrick Henry is almost obsolete at this point. I don't know what's going on with him. Jordan Reed, he hasn't played like Jordan Reed. Like, you expecting, like, that top-end, tight-end production. I get it, but he hasn't been like that. Not yet. Ryan Fitzpatrick, he's done. Fitzmagic is done. Chris Ivory's a backup. Garoppolo's done. The team's just falling apart, man. It's not shaking out. Not the way you thought it would. Not the way I thought it would. Dave Johnson, he got 15 this week, but they have really, we discussed this before, they're not using him right. Russell Wilson had 9. My God, what kind of game did you, let me look into these numbers. 172 yards, the lowest amount of yards you threw all season, no touchdowns. What the fuck's going on over there? I don't know, man. Maybe next week things will shape up better for you. I couldn't tell you. Today's also Waiver Wire Wednesday. Everybody got their pickups probably done by now. Whatever you want to get, they're gone. To tell you the honest truth, this is 2 weeks in a row for me. I don't see nobody worth getting. There's nobody out there. At least last week they had some receivers. This week they ain't got shit. You can pick up your kickers and your defense and you call it a day. There ain't nobody out there. It's getting kind of glim, I guess. Ain't shit on the fucking waiver wire. And by the way, I noticed I ain't see any trades, man. What's going on? People afraid to trade? Is people just declining trades? Like, what's going on, man? I don't know. Well, that's a week 4 wrap up. Recap, whatever you want to call it. Been a rough day for me. I'm sorry. Good luck this upcoming week. Matchup of the week. Like I said, Maribel win versus the champ. Can't wait to see that, man. Good luck to everybody next week. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to play the song of the week, continuing from where it left off, and I'm pretty sure YouTube is going to flag me as they did last week. I don't give a shit. Peace.
Pay the price, yeah. Niggas think it's sweet. It's on sight, yeah. Nothing nice, yeah. Vegas in my life. Jesus Christ, yeah. Checks over stripes, yeah. That's what I like, yeah. That's what we like. Lost my respect. You not a threat. When I shoot my shot, that shit wetty like on Shaq. See the shots that I took.